In today's video, I'm building a Bloxburg house, but I can only use large grid. So in Bloxburg, we have 3 grid sizes. We have big, we have medium, and we have tiny. This is small grid, this is medium grid, and this is large grid. As you can see, you can place things only 1 in each block. So we'll name the plot Large Grid Lane. And let's get started.
Let's go.
So if you're wondering what this little nugget is, this is actually the center of the plot. I just like to be an even queen. Now for the walls, it actually doesn't matter what grid size you're on. And I'm actually feeling like quite a funky mid-century home today. So we'll have a downstairs WC as you walk in. And as you can see, the grid is not an issue right now. And what a peculiar shaped house, but I do think it's a good layout. Now before we do anything else, next up is the roofs. And again, I actually think this is gonna be okay. Oh no, I spoke too soon. These arrows, look, we can only make it really chunky.
I like them chunky.
If, for example, we had to put it on small, look, we can make it really thin, medium, really large. Oh no, guys, right, I think it's gonna look better really thin. And if you're wondering, guys, it's the same for the flat roofs. You can only make them really chunky. And then right here, we're gonna have a balcony because I thought we're literally Romeo and Juliet today. We're having a little balcony. But there we go, this is our exterior. I did say I wanted it funky, and I think I've achieved that. So let's give it a splash of color. Oh, it's looking marvelous, darling. So next up, I wanted to add a custom bifold door here, but I forgot. This is a challenge. Now, this is the moment of truth. Will these doors work with the large grid? No, it's all uneven. Oh, we can't put it like that. That looks stupid. So we can either have 3 of them or 4 of these. I actually think the 4 might look better. As for our front door, I guess we'll just add this big chunky thing. That is so descriptive. Big chunky thing.
Offensive side eye.
And honestly, I love these windows. Ooh la la. And oh my gosh, guys, it's literally my instinct to change it to small grid. Let's put it back to large. No, we can't even make these windows all perfectly shaped. Crumbs. Right, I'm literally gonna have to hope and pray that these pillars cover up my mistake. Oh no, why are you poking through the roof? That looks dreadful. Finally, I think we should just put some slants down here. But in a way, building with the large grid only on the exterior is actually kind of helpful because it's making me be all neat and tidy. As for these windows, we can actually kind of save these with the pillar idea. It didn't work on the front, but actually maybe even using the thin pillar, because look, we've actually got a flat surface here, so we can just take it up to the roof. Life hacks, life hacks. I mean, we can't do it there because that's gonna mess everything up, but at least this side one looks good, right? And as for the rest, I just did what I could. Now we should probably get started on the upstairs layout. So this here, I'm just gonna board it off. I'm not even gonna go through the hassle of putting basic shapes there to try and fix that. I think we should just add them each side and maybe they can be closets. Honestly, so far, this challenge has not been as hard as I thought, although don't want to speak too soon. And it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, so I think that's an acceptable layout. We're gonna use the attitude stairs. These stairs have so much attitude.
So I'm not interested in anyone's opinions. I'm not interested in what anyone's got to say.
As for the bathroom though, could use some marble. Ooh, I like that. It looks like a little donut. And do you know what? I never layer my floor anymore. Why did I stop doing that? As for our doors then, remember I said this is gonna be like a mid-century funky style. Oh my God, what would you guys do if I started using these? Why do they actually look cool though? They're literally called stylish panel door. That is stylish. Why do I never use these? They're actually funky. Do you know what, guys? I'm actually using these doors today. Don't even come for me. You can actually kind of make them double if you do them like that. Oh my gosh, this is sick.
Nobody asked.
I mean, it does look a little strange right now with this grey wallpaper, so let's give the walls a little bit of colour and texture. And finally in here, we'll put this large bobbly chandelier. It's kind of giving a nice Japanese style. And again, no problems with the large grid. However, as we step forth into the kitchen, this is where the challenge is really going to begin. So we'll start with the counters. I'm hoping this part isn't going to be too tricky because these sort of just snap into the wall anyway. No, it's seriously gonna make me move all of these windows. As for the appliances, is the fridge gonna be okay? What is that? Why is it all burrowed in? No, I have to have it like a blimmin' chunk. Oh, how did I do that? I just slay at everything. And then these ovens are quite easy. They just snapped in. Honestly, you can't even call this a challenge, guys.
12 seconds later.
I always do this. I always speak too soon. Now I have to put a kettle pot in the middle. And if I go to put anything else, it's only going to be allowed there. I always speak too soon. I guess in here actually as well, we'll have the kitchen sink, you know? What the hell? There's literally just no space for anything. This looks pathetic. And fun fact, guys, about the grid. I was playing BLOXBURG for a good 6 months before I knew that you could change the grid size. I used to build like this permanently. Can you imagine? And then one day I clicked it and I was like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
As for the walls, I'm not even going to attempt to put custom wallpaper on here because I know it's just going to make a fool out of me. But I actually think I might put the laundry room in here. So we'll get rid of that oven. And because we have just a good space over here, I was thinking, why not just put it out in the open? As for the basic shapes, I don't think we're going to be so lucky. Normally, I like to put basic shapes. Oh my God. What? There is no in between really skinny and really fat? No. You're telling me I'm going to have to leave it like this. In a small attempt to fix this, let's try and put some pillars. No. And why not a big mirror here just to make you realize what a failure you are?
Failure! You're still a failure! Failure!
And finally over here, we're going to put a hairpin dresser, which might just turn into a nightmare dresser. Oh my gosh, did you see that? I almost did it then. I tell you, it's like a routine. You're telling me I can only have it there or... Oh my gosh, what? That's in the middle of the room. Is there anything else we could put there? There literally isn't, is there? Do you know what? It actually works well over here. I think we'll have the hairpin over here instead. And as for surface decor, I think we'll actually be fine because normally I just add some little birdies and maybe some jars. Then over here, maybe we could put, I don't know, some shelves. I mean, they're not even at all, actually. Do you know what? We'll finish the kitchen off with an island bench and contemplate why I do these ridiculous build challenges that make my own life so sad. So once again, we'll have jars. Oh no. Oh no. The stools are going to be so ugly. How far away are they? What is this? Do you know what though? I think I might be overacting a bit. I don't think that looks that awful. And do you know what? I am just going to put a hairpin dresser here. My kitchen, my rules. I don't care if it's floating in the center of the room. And finally, the dining table, which hopefully is going to be much easier than I think because obviously the chairs just snap in, don't they? Oh yeah, babes. Oh yeah, honey bunny boo bit. Now, if you guys are wondering what today's snack of the day is, it's actually a cake. Sometimes when I'm filming these videos, I have a snack and I always forget to show it. But today I have a cake and it's so delicious, guys. But honestly, I need to stop eating so many cakes because otherwise I'm just going to become Bruce Bogtrotter.
Smells chocolatey.
Eat it!
As for our plates, no, do you know, I'm not even putting myself through that. And actually, we're just left with this void in the middle, which is actually a bit dark as well. So perhaps we'll finish this room off with a floor lamp. But yeah, in this middle bit here, do you think we should maybe put a sofa? Maybe we could just have 2 armchairs or something. And oh my gosh, how far away are these gonna have to be? I think I'd rather put them close together, to be fair. And then we'll have the matching coffee table. I think it looks fine. It's definitely not my proudest work. Anyway, speaking of lounge rooms, in here's actually the formal lounge room. So I'm even gonna give it a green feature wall. And we'll put some windows at each end as well. Now in here, it's basically just gonna be your bog standard living room. And honestly, guys, I just have to say, BLOXBURG, please update. There hasn't been a big update in months. And honestly, I hate to say it, there's just only so many things you can do in BLOXBURG. Like, look at me. I'm reduced to books flying out of the place. BLOXBURG, please, we all need updates. Look at what this is. Look at it. This looks disgraceful. It actually doesn't look that disgraceful. I kind of slayed.
Another day, another slave. Period.
So I'm hoping this, yeah, that goes in the center there, all lovely jubbly. And I already know exactly what sofas I want. The modern, oh, it's not even called that. It's called the sleek sofa. As for the coffee tables, we're gonna be custom making these. You heard me right, guys. I've actually showed you how to do this a few times, but you basically need what's this called? Semi-transparent balls, whatever the hell they're really called. And you'll make one a little bit bigger. Although today it's probably going to be massive. Oh my gosh. Do you know what? I'm not letting this flop. I'm not letting it flop. We'll just have them both the same size. I actually quite like that. Bravo for that table. And I haven't tried it yet, but shall we try structural beams? Those are working an absolute treat. And I quite like the lights in the other room. I don't see a need to change them at all. Anyway, we've kind of done this hallway. There's not actually that much we can actually do in here, other than maybe a carpet. However, I will attempt to allow myself a hat stand. Oh, I almost did it again. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy I keep catching myself though. Because on one of my other challenge videos, I accidentally broke the rules and everyone got so mad in the comments. I was like, guys, it's an accident, chill. Then as we head up here, we obviously have the bathrooms and the bedroom. Now, normally I tuck some cute plants away. That's not gonna happen today. I try to put a plant up here. It's just blocking the doorway. So sadly, we're reduced to these pathetic geometric chandeliers. Look like a spider web. Anyway, along these walls, I'm actually just going to do more beams. As I say, the beams work quite well on the large grid. I actually like that. So we've got a couple more rooms downstairs. We've got the bathroom, which will make nice and bright and white. And I want it to be considered a bathroom, which means we are going to need to add a bath and shower in it. This, oh no. Can it go in this corner? No, we can't put this anywhere. Now, finally, we're entering the office room. Now, this is actually very grand. And if you guys wanted to buy this house for yourself, you could maybe turn this into a kid's playroom. You could turn it into a second lounge. I love acting like I'm on a house selling show or something. And as I said in a house I did recently, I love the indents in the office. And should we use a news desk? We can have like our home studio. Mate, I'm actually doing that. Let's put the microphone on there. And then, of course, the perfect part about daytime TV is their little coffee cup.
And I need a little coffee.
Then we'll add their chair, which I definitely didn't just steal from the other room. And we'll try to spruce it up with some plants in the background. Oh, I like this. And maybe, actually, I'm going to conceal these lights under the ground. So let's just have a film camera. And maybe that's your job, to have this lovely, luxurious house. 2 more rooms, guys. And honestly, this video has been so much easier than I first thought. And also, I've just realized that the outside, I was in such a rush to get inside, I completely neglected it. So let's add a pathway, which actually we'll give a bit of detail to. Then out here, I was thinking we could have maybe some grass as well as a patio. As for the fences, we've got to use the modern ones because, of course, this is our mid-century house. And I was thinking out here, we could actually put a seating table, like a whole dining room. That is sick. And now is where it's going to get a little bit harder. Bushes and stuff. Like, what the hell? How gappy is this going to look? And finally, we'll add a trash bag, which is what I thought this house was going to look like. But no, it's actually surprised me. I need to make the bathroom inside. So we're going to keep with the very traditional colours of the house in here. We're then going to go and steal this wall trim. But we're going to change it. We're going to switch things up, okay? We're going to have a standalone bath, mainly because we can't have anything else. And then this is sort of the best we can do for a double sink. But it's just very annoying how you have to put everything about 1,000 miles away from where you actually want it. Now we move into the master bedroom. So for the closets, oh, for goodness sake, it's going to do that thing where it's all gappy, isn't it? Look, gappy, gappy, gappy. So for the bed, you can't even get rid of the original pillows. I forgot, you have to have the medium grid on. Okay, we're going to have to sort of rely on the comforter for the rest of this then. We'll allow ourselves a writing desk or something of that sort in the corner here. And before you all comment, Reese's, this is the most bland build ever.
Where's the flavor?
That's the challenge, okay? I have had no choice in the matter. And finally, we'll add a little lounge room in here. How close are these? You're going to be breathing on each other's skin if you're sat in this. And as we head into the guest bedroom, I'm going to give this a little bit more of a luxury bedding kind of feel. And once again, in this corner, I'm going to attempt to put some armchairs. I mean, they're very far apart, although it doesn't look as bad in this room. And honestly, I love how each room in this house has its very own kind of character to it. Shall we go and see what it ends up looking like? Okay, baddies. Here we are outside of the house. So obviously you can sort of tell something's a little bit messed up, mainly from the crazy person dancing outside.
I've been working all weekend, I'm tired of...
No, but I mean the bushes, the windows, the roofs, it all looks a little bit mental chicken oriental. However, this only cost $200,000, which honestly the craziest part of all of this to me, how cheap the build was. But no, I do love the exterior. I think I managed to pull it together quite well. But yes, I love the dining table outside. I also love the garbage cans, and it's very much indoor-outdoor living because of course you can open these up. As we go inside, this hallway might be my favorite room. It is fit for a king or a queen. Just look at it. Yes, it's a little bit empty, but adding these wall trims on the side was honestly the best idea I've ever actually had. As we move into the left, we have the formal lounge room, which again, if you're having a party, this is the perfect place to have it. We'll close them up now because I'm getting a little bit of a chill. Feels like Elsa's here. But yeah, I do like the formal lounge room. Another top pick for me. And it's nice to have that separate room away from the kitchen and stuff, where probably most of the fun will be happening. And that is where we're heading now, into the kitchen space. I like this. I'm not so sure about adding a Hollywood mirror in the laundry room. Like, what do we think? Marilyn Monroe's going to be doing our laundry? No, honey bunny. But it is a nice kitchen. It's got most of the things you need. I would have liked a few more appliances, to be fair. But we also have another dining table, which is the same as the one outside. Then in here, we obviously have our news studio. I don't know what I was thinking here, but I think think it's kind of cool. Welcome to True Reese's host show with your host, True Reese's. Today, I would like to announce True Reese's second channel, which is posting regularly again. Go subscribe. And then finally down here we have another bathroom. I love a little downstairs guest bathroom. It's all pristine in there. I love that. As we head upstairs, these rooms were a little bit rushed, I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of getting a bit stressed. However, this bathroom actually knocked out the park. Yes, it's a little bland, but like, look at that. That's picture perfect. This room as well has such character to it. Honestly, if I saw someone do this in a build battle, I would not bat an eyelid. I would think this was done with a normal grid. And finally, we have the master bedroom with these closets. So I do hope you guys liked this challenge. Let me know in the comments what other ones you want to see, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!